Hi, what's up everybody? I am Shaq from MOKY Designs and welcome back after a long break. Really apologize for it. I know it was a long break because I was busy in some education course and some freelance hectic projects. And yeah, I am back now. I'll try my very best to upload a single art on every week. I'm not going to tell you the specific time, but I'll post the link in the community tab. So make sure to subscribe the channel so you won't miss any update. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's get into the tutorial and start converting the rest of the design. In this part, I'm going to convert this contact us section in which there is a heading on the top and a contact form on the left side along with some extra information on the right side. It's quite simple and easy, so let's start the video. But before, I would like to request you please click on the subscribe button to show your support. Now let's jump into the tutorial. So this is the PSD design that we are going to convert. You might get something old feelings as this tutorial was recorded a long time ago. Okay, so let's start designing from the top area. Just go to the Elementor website design that we were working on the last time. So just scroll up and copy this section where we added this as a heading and paste it underneath this section. Now adjust this top spacing, change it to around 275 pixels. Yeah, just like so. Now replace the content from the PSD design. Now we have to add the break tag after the word for, so it would look like same as in the PSD design. Yep, exactly so. Now it's time to design these two sections. For this, drag the inner section underneath this heading. Add around 75 pixels of heading, yeah, on the both sides of the inner section. Now drag the heading widget in the first section and replace the content. Change the color to black, font weight to 800, and font size to around 28 pixels. Yeah, it works fine for now. Now we will drag the Elementor default form widget in the left section. We have to make it like this design in the PSD template. So first of all, remove the labels of the input fields by just opening the fields in the form section and remove the text after the label. And change the placeholder to your name. Similarly for the other elements. Just duplicate this element one more time and replace placeholder. Remove this label. For the button, go to the button section, replace the content, and change the alignment to left side. Then go to style and change the row gap accordingly around 90 pixels. Yeah, typography to primary that we added, and font weight to around 500, and border width to 0, border radius to 5 pixels. Now for the background shadow of the fields, we are going to use some extra CSS through inspect elements. So for that, just right click on the fields and select inspect. Yeah, you will see this pop-up window and just find these classes in the div section and add this box shadow in the CSS. Now copy this whole code, but before, disable this box shadow property before pasting it. Now go to advanced after selecting the form and paste the code in the custom CSS section. Delete all the properties other than the box shadow. Also add exclamation sign and important at the end of the line. One more thing that needs to be done is to go to the content and change the fill width to around 70%. Let's see. I think 60% would be enough. It should be increased by 6% more. So it must be 66% on each fill. Yep, it's looking perfect now. For the button, change the typography to primary, and I think there needs to be the little bit adjustment of padding. So unlink the text padding and add around 10 pixels of padding on top and bottom and 30 pixels of padding on the right and left. Okay, now the left form is finished, but I'm missing something in the design like the spacings. So it's better to change the padding on the right and left to around, you can say that around 90 pixels. Yeah, and top padding to around 300 pixels. And one more thing, that the button's padding should be 12 pixels on the top and bottom so it looks more consistent. Yep, like that. Now it's time to design the right side section. For that, click on the edit right inner section and change the vertical align to middle and padding to 50 pixels for now. Drag the text editor widget and replace the content. Font family to primary, font weight to around 400. As you can see, the form and this background area is not perfectly aligned. So for that, go to left section and add the top padding to around 50 pixels. Yep, it's looking perfect now. Now for the text, add the break text according to the PSD template, like after this word. And after this word. Yeah, I think it's perfect now. Now for this contact information, we will add icon box widget. Change the view to stack, icon position to left, and change the icon. To change, click on the icon and search for font and select this icon, and now replace the content. Copy the color of the background and paste it here. Change the icon size to around 28 pixels and padding to around 90 pixels. I think let's reduce icon size to around 30 pixels and padding also to 30 pixels. Yeah, I think it's looking perfect right now. Now go to how to remove the hour effect. Change the secondary color to full transparent. Yep, it's fixed now. Now for the content, change the text color to black and heading size to around 21 pixels and font weight to 700. For the description, change the fonts to primary global fonts and font size to around 50 pixels and font weight to 500. Change the vertical alignment to middle, just like so. I think it's better to change the heading size to 18 pixels and description size to 13 pixels. Yep, it's looking perfect now. For the others information, just duplicate this icon box 2 times. But before, I think we should add 30 pixels of padding on the bottom of the text paragraph so there would be more space between the elements. Now duplicate it 2 times and replace the content from a PSD template. I'm going to fast forward the video here because you know how to replace the content, so it's very simple. Now one more thing that is to increase the top spacings here. For that, increase the right intersection padding to 100 pixels. And yeah, we are done with our design. So the chapter 12 is also done. I'll try my best to complete the last 2 chapters in the next part, but let's see. And yeah guys, this is enough for the part 6 and hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, then show it by clicking on the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye.